Hello YouTube, back once again with my television reviews, and tonight I want to start reviewing the new CBS show from the creators of Flash and Arrow, that being Supergirl. And the reason I want to talk about this show is because honestly, of all the new shows coming this year, I do think this is one of the two most important shows coming out, the one being Supergirl and the other being Marvel's Jessica Jones, because I do honestly believe these two shows will play the biggest factor on the future of the entertainment industry. Basically, Hollywood, like just deciding only on the grounds if these shows are good, if they're gonna keep trying to make female led superhero shows and movies, because we haven't really gotten those, and and I do believe it all rested firmly on the shoulders of these two shows, and if they crashed and burned, my guess is they would not try to do this again for another decade. So here we are with the first of the two shows, though, being Supergirl, and all I can say is it's good. It's actually really, really good. I mean, I was skeptical like a lot of people. I watched the extended trailer. I thought it looked kind of silly and stupid, and I was just like, but my friends kind of wanted to write it off. I was like, oh, but it's the creators of the Flash and Arrow. They're good at making superhero stuff, and I can say it's good. If you liked it, I would say this premiere was on the same levels of the premiere of the Flash. It's a lot of fun, very entertaining, not perfect, but just very enjoyable premiere. Yeah, let's good and bads of the show. Just going off the premiere. Well, the best thing about this show is the lead of Melissa Benoist from Whiplash as Supergirl. She is just tons of fun. I mean, like I love Grant Gustin and Stephen Amell as in their roles as Flash and Arrow, but it did, like, when they first started off, I would say like they were good. It's not like I could imagine another. It's not like I couldn't imagine another actor playing those roles. Like, it's like they're doing a very good job. I still want to see them kind of like take hold of this role more, like make it their own, and they did get there, both of them eventually. But Melissa Benoist, right off the bat, I cannot imagine anyone else I'd want to see playing this role. She was just so much fun and had such a high energy performance that she was just so enjoyably charming and likable, and just had was so great with delivery, with just tons of fun. So definitely Melissa Benoist. I also loved how fast-paced the beginning of this show was. I was being like, yes, we've seen the superhero origin story enough already. Like, but I think only like in the first 15 minutes of this episode, she decided to become a hero because, well, one, you saw her origin of how she originally got to Earth, and what she was sent to off Krypton with Superman, and she was like I think like 13 or 15 at the time, but then she got hit like in a time warp, so she stayed she ended up on Earth like 20 years after Superman, but like was still like a teenager, and now it's like 10 years later, and now she's like a 20-something-year-old, and yeah, and they got through that. They got like through introducing all the side characters. All the side characters are very enjoyable. Once again, much like Flash and Arrow, and she decided to become a hero. And there was an action sequence, all in only 15 minutes. Thank God, thank you, show, for being that quick about it. That was great. So there was all of that. That was great. Like I said, the supporting cast was a lot of fun. How's the CGI for the action sequences? I'd say it's on the same levels of the Flash. It feels very like they're very aware they do not have the highest budget for CGI, and they're gonna have to keep using CGI. So they just said, instead of making it look real, let's just make it look really cartoony, so you kind of get into like the comic book feel of it, and it does work like that. So once again, like if like Flash are like this, I like the Jacami of the show. It was very obvious, but it was the type of writing where the writers are screwing with you, like they're trying to be intentionally terrible. Like how would I describe this? Imagine Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2 if you saw that, when it was just all the jokes were so terrible, but they were so intentionally awful that you couldn't help but laugh at them. That's how the humor is to the show for the most part. What's the issues with this show? It's basically the same issues as the Flash and Arrow has, starting off. One, it's probably gonna be the villains of the week are probably gonna be pretty lame for the most part. Like you'll have your occasionally memorable one, but for the most part, they'll be really lame. There is once again one supporting. What is with these creators, and always having one really bad supporting role? Like we have Laurel in Arrow, we have Iris in the Flash, and Now I forget what her name is. Whoever plays her, the main Melissa Benoist Kara's sister in this was really annoying. Like being like, no, you shouldn't be a hero, but I'll give this credit. Unlike something like Man of Steel, they actually gave good justification for why she didn't want Melissa Benoist to be a hero. So that went deeper than just like I don't want you exposed to the world. And yeah, so all I can say. Oh, and it basically ended exactly how the first episode of a season of the Flash era would end, in which it set up like the major villain for the season, how they're going to try and blow up the city that they're trying to protect. So yeah, I know some people were afraid the show would be kind of sexist because, like, considering the fact that there was that really funny SNL skit with Scarlett Johansson with like the Black Widow movie, how like and like then it almost felt like they copied that and made that the template for Supergirl. Like I say, it's not in the slightest. They even make some funny sexism jokes, like not sexist jokes, just jokes on the fact that a lot of people would found this show was questioning if this show would be sexist, like during it. So that was good, and yeah, there was also a lot of fun little comic callbacks. I love when like they're first trying to get her outfit, and like it does look when she like puts on her first outfit. It's like something from like the fifth, like a comic book from like the 50s, like and then like how goddamn stupid it looks. Like that made me laugh. And kind of sexist it look was pretty funny. So yeah, all I can say is really fun premiere. You like Flash, you like the Arrow, you'll definitely like this. So much better than Man of Steel. Way better than Man of Steel. But yeah. YouTube as always, please subscribe. I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.